Stoige logo yuch hotana vai moj kotita in betuta braini governor Norton naba bengi naba Central Bank of Kenya kama utuke tait naba committee naba bunge naba burot naba public data asigaro tituti ketinya serikali in lebanet naba Danish again emori katep membata pot negi ngotin ngatu tiki naba masab Norton go Abraham Kirwa kona ya mone sekote saka koitita rabise ka besindo chebe in koitita emeta katas Kirwa kamach kona rabise kitaje mone kubun wike vaise tini matune ke basanga Ketu ketinya segonyor geljin bigap emoni kosipke agavana Norton naba Central Bank of Kenya kama utuke kumoy golo gotesa ka koite tabra bise ke ginyorin emoni en kebe bertane batamanak sit en bagol en kenyit konye en kenyine koy moj ko chaga en rabini ke changa bun emit naba US agore keba emit naba Saudi Arabia agotesa kebun emit naba Australia.
Performance of Kenya's domestic debt program, which from 2015 was at 471, and in 2024-2025 we have increased exponentially to 1034.2. Now, Central Bank, what is it doing to make sure that it's actually in control of this, because it continues, total financing continues to increase. Two is that the money that comes to the country, I want to understand much better. We are told that there is a huge money coming to the country. Does that destabilize the shilling? Does it destabilize the money in circulation? How does it affect the money in the country?
Remittances has been one of our most reliable source of foreign exchange. Last year, remittances grew by 18%. Very, very strong performance. By last year, I mean 2024. There's been a noticeable slowdown this year. By the way, our main source of remittances is the US, which accounts for roughly 55%. We have seen, especially this year for 2025, we are seeing growth of less than 4%, and primarily because of a huge slowdown in remittances from Saudi Arabia. And we've also seen a significant increase in remittances from Australia, which accounts for roughly 55%. We have seen, especially this year for 2025, we are seeing growth of less than 4%, and primarily because of a huge slowdown in remittances from Saudi Arabia. And we've also seen a significant.
En kamasanin kama membata pot negi ngatin ngatsumira baringo noton go Joseph Maklapa tutu ketinda serikali tinaba imoni ne bagirgele kagi mochke vector Danish,
where we had set a target of 55%, and we are at 63 currently. And we were targeting by 2029 or 2028, 29 should have come below 55%. What do you think that can be done so that we can reverse this situation, because it is further going up instead of coming down? My other question is, when we rely on the domestic borrowing, especially on commercial banks, chances are it will push interest rates to go high, because the banks will go for they lend to the government rather than lending to business people and other stakeholders.
What I understand is that the fiscal deficit from the National Treasury should narrow. I think last year for 24-25 the fiscal deficit was about 5.3% of GDP. And the plan is to, by 28, 29, around there, to have reduced it to about 3% of GDP, if not lower. If government is able to do that, then I expect by 2029 that the net present value of debt to GDP will be around the 55%. But that requires mobilization of revenues. I know we had a setback last year.